starter deck for the Straw Hat crew. If you've been watching my videos, or if you watch my videos, you've probably seen me open the booster boxes, the 4 booster boxes out right now for the English version, and I actually have one of every starter deck to unbox, since I will need cards from each of the starters for this starter and a couple other starters. I got 2 copies because some of the more valuable cards or playable cards in these starter decks unfortunately only come with 2 copies instead of the max limit 4 per deck. But we will unbox this. I have a little Krabby Patty gummy that I will also be eating for some gummy or chewing sounds. But yep, so we've got, the box is actually quite large for just a deck. But we can see here that there are, it's a ready to play 50 card deck with 1 leader card, 10 Don cards, and 1 play sheet. The leader is obviously Monkey D. Luffy. We've got, it looks like 10 different character commons, 2 SRs, and then 3 event commons and 1 stage common. But we'll see those when we unbox this. So let me open this Krabby Patty. I got these because we actually went to a Halloween party. So Halloween/birthday party where we had to dress as SpongeBob characters, and it was SpongeBob theme, and it was actually very fun. So I will be eating these pieces as we go through the video. Looks like the decks are sealed by tape on 2 sides. And what's the easiest way to do this? Just pull it up. There we go. A long piece of cardboard. This is not a super pre-release one. The super pre-release one is like that small, just to fit the deck, if I remember correctly. But those will be stamped. This is just a regular release, so there's no pre-release stamp. But this is, it looks like this is a rule book or rule mat. We got game essentials, preparation areas. We've got turn flow, refresh phase, draw phase, dawn phase, main phase, where you initiate battles. And in each battle there's an attack step, a block step, counter step, and then the damage step. And then you end phase, it goes to opponent's turn, and they go through all these same phases. And then I'm assuming on the other side, yep, it is a playmat, which I'm not going to use because I have my own playmat, which I think I will show in the next video because it's kind of relevant to that. So put that I'll put that back in the box, I guess. And then we got a whole bunch of cardboard for some sleeves because it looks like our leader card is foiled. Alright. We have a foil Monkey D. Luffy. Give this leader one or one of your characters up to one rusted dawn card, which you can activate during your main turn once per turn. And then we have I'll save this after. We've got a 5-cost Monkey D. Luffy Rush. So this card can attack on the turn which it's played, and then a 2-cost Dawn. When attacking, your opponent cannot activate a blocker during this battle. So we should have 2 copies of this. And we do. Sleeve these. I guess I'm only going to read the SRs. And then for the other cards, if there's a card that I know of that is used for play, I will read that too, since I'm also learning these other colored decks, since I actually play a blue-black deck and I don't play any other color. And then the other second SR is a 3-cost 5k power Roronoa Zoro, where you tap 1 Dawn and this character gains plus 1000 power for 6k. So then there should also be 2 copies of this. The first copy in. Let's go with the meat patty. Alright. And then we have. There we go. For Usopp. We have Gru. We've got Sanji. Jinbei, who I finally met now that I finished the Marineford arc in the manga, which was a crazy arc. You can see why it's a lot of people's favorites. I believe this card is also played a good amount since it's a 1-cost cheap blocker. Tony Chopper. Got this Nami, which I believe has a lot of promo cards, which I believe is also, I think it's also played, or no, I think it's the one from the first booster. Got Nico Robin. Simple the Straw Hat Crew. I'll go to. I'm gonna save the lettuce for last because it looks like an actual gummy, and I'll eat the weird. I don't know what the difference in these gummies are, or like how they're classified, but there's always those gummies that feel like almost like a marshmallow. I'm gonna eat that first. We have Frankie. Finally saw his time skip form. We've got Brooke. It's only 2 Brooks actually. I don't know if this is played all that often. But yeah, this is an instance along with the 2 SRs where you would need to unfortunately buy 2 starter decks to get the 4 cards. Oh, I do know this card is played. This is Card Point, which is a counter card. Up to one of your leader or character cards gains plus 3,000 power during this battle. Or if you trigger it from life, you have up to one of your leader or character cards gains plus 1,000 power during this turn. So there's 2 of those. Got Gum Gum Jet Pistol, which is very cool to see after the time skip. It's awesome getting caught up in the manga because now I can actually remember where these panels are from. KO up to one of your opponent's characters with 6k power or less. Or if you trigger it from life, you do the same thing without paying the cost. And since I read, and I still am not French, or I cannot speak French, I have a Diables Jambe. Sorry, I'm butchering that. So I will just shut up and chew this lettuce. I can't even get this lettuce. There we go. Yeah, see, this is a lot more of a chewy. So 2 copies of that event. And the final 2 cards. The new boat. The Thousand Sunny. Which is very fitting. Because it is the Straw Hat Crew's boat / base. Reading the arc where Going Mary died was very sad. I mean, I started reading One Piece so late that I already knew it was coming, but still very sad. But the new boat is pretty awesome, the Thousand Sunny. So 2 copies of those. So that is it. That is what you'll get if you buy the ST-01 deck. I think this is being reprinted, but I'm not sure. But I know that these 2 Luffys are pretty valuable from this deck, and the card points, the Tony Choppers, they're widely used in red decks. So maybe now that I have some of the cards, and then I also have a second copy of this deck just to get all the copies that I need. Maybe I'll build a red deck. I know the 2 big ones, at least on the western side, for the English version, are Whitebeard and then a red-green Law. But we'll see. I know I do not have all the cards for all of those decks, so I'd have to get the singles or trade for those. But like always, if you this video, please do leave a like or a comment, or even better, subscribe if you like all my content. I'm just doing this channel for fun, as a hobby, to share and give back to the ASMR community that I've been following since before I've known what ASMR was. Certain noises have always just given me tingles and helped me fall asleep even since I was a young child. Like, best examples like mahjong tiles being shuffled, because my family would always play that at family parties. And when I was young and couldn't leave, I would just be sitting there waiting to go home. And the shuffling sounds would always put me to sleep. But enough of that tangent. Whether you're stopping by or sticking around, thank you. Please do stay safe and